Greetings, KyleUniverse here, and man is it snowy outside. Yeah, this storm just kind of moved in last night and geez, it's got to be at least 6 inches of snow out there. So, I was going to wait till I got home to film this, but I was like, you know what, I'm sitting here in the car, I got my phone right here, so why not just film now? YouTubers are interesting because sometimes they don't use their own names online. Like for me, I'm obviously KyleUniverse. I mean, Kyle's my name, but Universe isn't. And there's lots of YouTubers out there that go by a variety of different names. And I thought I might take this video to just answer the question, where did I get my name? Why do I use it? You know, what does it mean? And all that. And despite what some of you may think, I didn't just watch Steven Universe and thought, hey, that name sounds cool, I'm just gonna put my name on it and call it a day. Nah. And in my defense, I've actually been using that name about 10 years or so before Steven Universe even came out. So, mostly, let's see, the very beginning of it, because this isn't like just a clear-cut story. The very beginning of it started when I was in elementary school. And me and a friend back then, we used to draw characters and write stories for them. And we used to have this like conversation about like, well, what do you call your characters? You know, kind of like, these characters are Marvel, these characters are DC, so what do you call your characters? And my response was usually, oh, I don't have a name for them, you know, they're just all part of the KyleUniverse. See, that's kind of where it started. And over the years, that's just kind of what I just called it. It's like, nah, they don't have a name, just lob it into the KyleUniverse, that's where it's called, or that's where it's located. And then about 5 years after that, that's when I started writing my own stories to go along with certain ideas that I had. And one of the ideas I had was about this character. He was a superhero, and he was in this laboratory, and he was confined. Like, he had to stay there, like, all the time. And so I named this character after myself. I called him Kyle, and I titled the story Kyle's Universe, because it was just all about him, all about what was going on in his head. And that was another just kind of, I was subconsciously bringing that to the forefront because I had used it as a kid, and then I was bringing it back. And I just kind of thought, it's like, you know, that is kind of a cool name. Maybe I should just keep it around and just refer to everything that I create. All the creativeness that I come up with, I should just call the KyleUniverse, right? And so then, years later, 2010, when I made my very first YouTube channel, not this channel that we're on right now, but another one that I had, and I was thinking about, okay, what to call it? Well, it's like, well, what if I call it the KyleUniverse? Because that name encompasses everything that I create. I create characters, I create stories, and now I'm creating videos, so it fits under the category of the KyleUniverse. And so I released videos for a little while, and then when I created my second channel and called it Filmtricity, I realized that nobody knew my name. Like in those early videos, I would call myself Kyle, but I wouldn't call myself KyleUniverse. And I guess people just overlooked the name. They thought just because the channel was called Filmtricity, then that's what my name is. So I was getting comments all the time that said, hey Filmtricity, nice video, or hey Filmtricity, could you make a video like this? And I was like, maybe it'd be easier if people called me by my name. So it's like, well, should I just call myself Kyle? And then I was like, no, how about we take the name that I call all of my creations and just give that name to myself. And so I dropped the word the off the name of the KyleUniverse and just shortened it to KyleUniverse, and then that became my name. So if you're ever curious, that's the origin of that. But it is kind of interesting to think about different YouTubers and how they got their name. And some have explained it, some have kept it a mystery, and it's a very interesting topic to think about. And, well, there's the origin of my name, if you were ever curious. I'll see you out there.